since we have already known about convolution, we need to know its convolutional layers. Unsa man din ang mga layer, no? What are we talking about? So remember in neural networks, we have inputs, we have the weights, no? And then we have the output. So na-process sa ito nga, mo siya IPO ba? So ito mga process na ginabuhat karon sa neural networks. So similar to that, this is just an enhanced version of the neural. I mean, kaya nga convolution, right? It's more of a complex because for neural networks, we can use it for like small amount of data sets. Processing niya is dili kaayo daghan og features. No, we can use that. But however, we are talking about images here. It could include noise, random noises. It could include other relevant features. So that is why there is a need to know about the convolutional neural networks or layers. So first layers, as you can see here, is an input image, and it simply detects simple features like edges and corners. So what is a convolutional layer? It is a type of neural network that applies convolution operation to the input data. So this involves a filter or kernel that slides over the input data, which can perform katong atong nakita ganina no, element-wise multiplications, and we sum it up to produce a feature map. So kato siya na process could allow the network to detect patterns such as the edges, kanang corners, feature shapes in the input images. So say, this is an input image. And then, kaning mga deeper layers now recognize objects like ang eyes niya, ang faces, and ang shapes. So, ang network, it learns by adjusting the filter values. So, we have an input image, and this is the kernel or filters. And then, there are layers that helps recognize the objects, eyes, faces, and shapes, and etc. depending on the input image that we have. And then the pooling now helps unsa ba na siya? Later no, we'll know about pooling. And then the feed forward layer, and then we talk and then the input the output image rather. So this is a basic step no, in a convolutional layer. First is that we initialize the filters. Okay, so we randomly initialize a set of filters with learnable parameters, and then we convolve filters with input. So slide the filters, katong nakita na to na JPEG kaganina, GIF kaganina, no? Tunay kernel din ha, like a filter, and then this is an input image, and then it helps detect edges, features, and etc. So we apply activation functions. So well, we could apply a nonlinear activation function to be convolved output to introduce nonlinearity. Because obviously, we're dealing with complex input image, and this could, ano tawagan na, lahi na iyahang linearity. No? Di na siya linear na siya. So, the linear, in your data science, if you could remember, linear siya, inana lang siya. But if these images are like different dots or sa ba na siya din, these are non-linear input images already. So si pooling, actually pooling is optional, but this helps, no? It is often followed by a pooling layer like max pooling. This reduces the spatial dimensions of the feature, like feature map rather, and retain the most important information. So, for example, sa dog, niya na si background nila mga sagbot, si pooling ang nag-help na reduce mga dili important information. So, iya itong i-reduce. Katulad mga important features sa classification. Like, if you want to know it's a dog, then katulad pong shape sa dog ang iyahang i-retain. So, for example, kani cat. So, ang early layers, no, it detects the whiskers and ears because like early layers, edges, no, balaan niya mga edges man. Like katong kernel, iyahang i-simplify ang images at first, right? And then, ang deeper layers, ma-recognize na niya karon ang full face sa cat, no? Kaya naman ito mga pooling, mga convolutions, like that, and etc. So, what did we learn from here is that the convolutional layers extract patterns from images, and multiple layers allow deeper feature learning, and it's used in face recognition, medical imaging, and automation. Now, earlier I mentioned pooling. It's one of the layers of convolutional neural nets, no? Or CNN. Pooling, or the pooling layers, they reduce the size of feature maps because there are some features of our of an image that needs to be reduced. Okay, it helps retain important features while reducing complexity, and that is what I mentioned earlier. And it prevents overfitting by eliminating redundant details. So we have types of pooling. We have the max and the average pooling. So for this, it keeps only the highest value in a region. Max gani, di ba? And average naman is kuha niya ang average value sa region. So for example, this is max pooling sa pixelized na image. Sa max pooling, kuha na niya itong pinakataas, no? And then simplify niya ang number. So imagine ang cat, color niya is sa cat's facial feature, orange na siya din ha. No, if may imagine mo, kuha lang niya itong pinakataas na color. Tapos maporma na po na siya, no? Maporma gid ang image ana. So ma-simplify or ma-reduce ang iyang features. For max pooling, at 2x2 max pooling layer takes the highest pixel in each 2x2 region, and it reduces image size while keeping important features. So this is how we do the pooling, no? So for example, this is an array of images, or sorry, an array of quantitative values or pixels rather. And then we wanted to like use max pooling uh to simplify the image or the input image, and this is how we display it, no? So mo ni siya sa max pooling. So kani, this can be achieved using the max pooling 2D layer, no, in Keras. So the feature map containing ang most prominent features of the previous feature map mo lang tuyahang kwaon. Sa average pooling naman, ano ba ni? Amo din sa average pooling output. So sa average pooling naman, it gets the average, no, of the pooling, 2x2 pooling. So amo din ni siya. Kani siya, this can be achieved by using max pooling layer. No, as you can see, this is also the code, no, which is dili na to siya ma-perform because sa lab lang ni siya, no. So same pixel values. We have an array of numbers inside. And then we get the average pooling, and then we could get this value. So, unsa man ang mga applications niya sa image recognitions, ma-simplify ang AI models, text recognitions, ang accuracy sa pagbasa sa handwritten text, pwede nato siya gamiton. Video analysis, it reduces processing time for real-time tracking. And for the key takeaways, again, ang pooling reduces image size, pero ginakip niya itong mga essential features. Okay? 'Di ba kay imagine no ato ang images laylay man na siya colors, so maglaylay po ang pixel values, but with the use of pooling mas simplify ang features, no, pero nagyapon to mga essential features niya. So instead of having like multiple various na kina-colors, ma-change siya, malahi ang output, but maporma gyapon siya og unsa ato ang gusto, no, may gyapon siya. Excuse me. So, ang max pooling retains the most important pixels, and again, it's used in these types of applications: image recognition, video AI, and object tracking. So what now is a convolutional neural nets? These are a type of CNN, a type of deep learning rather, for image processing, and it's composed of what we have learned earlier: the convolutional layers, the pooling layers, and the fully connected layers, and it's used for classification, object detection, and segmentation. So how does it work? We learned that we have an input image and it goes through convolutional layers to extract the features. And the pooling layers now, these reduce image size while we preserve the most important details. And then the fully connected layers now classifies the image. We have an RGB values here, no? So this is how CNN works. So we have an example of a handwritten recognition, like CNN trained to recognize numbers from 0 to 9. That's one example. And we used that actually in our previous lab. So it also detects edges of numbers and also classifies them correctly. Sa number 1, di ba? Sa number 1, for example, daghang kinag ka ng mga blah blah sa images. But dali lang kayo ma-detect ang numbers using CNN because sa kernel pa lang, sa filter, sa early layers of convolution, i-detect niya ang edges, 'di ba? Pag number 1, na siya distinct features, distinctive siya. Biskan pa og 3D na siya, no? Dali lang kay siya sa bana, 1 bana or sa bana. Tapos sa 2, lahi po na siya, ano. So, depende, no? Sa edges niya, mabalaan dayon nimo ang numbers. And you use that in your laboratory exercise. And that is like simply how it works, no, on our training and our performing of the CNN. So I hope that you learn something from CNN, how it truly works. Unsa to mga layers na ginapang sulat dito, unsa naman to mga layers ito inanira ni siya, no? So sige, balik-balik ni, no? So that will be all for our discussion this morning.